Thank you. you very much. This is called "And Some Will Fall" by Max Richter. I make everything up. Basically, I just make my own cello parts to everything. But I'm never going to be able to, and I don't think I ever even did, to be honest, play the same song the same way. Just because to avoid any patterns. So this to be said, I don't really have the notes. However, if you can find a way to get them with like what's it called, like some type of software, feel free to do it and create your own stuff with it. Just because for me, I'm not playing the same notes, so it won't ever be the same, but that to be said, yeah, if you screen record anything, you could probably find a transposing app, and then you could have them turn it into sheet music. I don't even know how to read sheet music, so I would if I could. I feel bad. I just don't even know how to make notes for my own songs. Rock on, this is 503 Hans Zimmer. I dedicate this to all of us. Yep. This is Final Ascent piano cello solo. I dedicate this to all of us. Thank you. I'll play it again, possibly tomorrow. Thank you. I dedicate this to all of us. I'm going to do a couple more. Thank you to each and every one of you for the gifts. Thank you for the likes. Over 200,000, almost 300,000 likes. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Rock on. We'll be back at it tomorrow. You got that right, just like every single day. Staying locked in, keeping it simple. These words real fast before I head out. Just because sometimes some of the stuff I might say could be confusing. It's because for me, I just find it easier to live in principle than separating thoughts for different things. So, like the words I use in my life are the words that I need. There's some words I don't even know what to do with them in the long term. That said, I just will say, I feel as though if it can be seen as a pattern, it is no longer personal. To consider that idea, just because the only way to, only if someone's going through a difficult time with mental health, that's what I was doing too, or I was going through it too. But then I just started seeing behaviors as patterns. And I'm like, oh wait, it's easier for me to follow the pattern than it is for me to be like, oh, that's a pattern. And once you see it, then it's like, oh, change the pattern. And by changing the pattern, brand new thoughts occur. So it's one of those where, for me, I refuse to play patterns anymore, because when I play like this, like that over and over again, I end up living, like doing the same behaviors. I find myself not thinking new thoughts. All the words I say are coming from, not from within. So it's one of those where there's a lot of hope, for me. It's one of those, I feel as though I don't really have the better words for it, but it's just very exciting. So, just because I'm now taking it to the cello, but I find that if you play by ear, just start playing for fun. And you'll start by like playing a song, and I made a video about it, kind of like how I would teach the cello. But the best way I can explain it is, if you want to learn a song by ear, it's all a pattern. And once you learn that pattern, you'll play it over and over again. And then you might learn another song. Exactly. Basically, it's if the Suzuki method kept on going, and it didn't transition back to classical. And then I learned, well, throughout my personal quest, you can actually just translate it to mental health. It's very freeing. Like, just because once you start playing patterns, like the patterns, you'll start seeing them in your life. And it's not if they're good or bad, that doesn't matter. But by seeing them, you're able to be like, oh, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this. But you can train yourself to learn patterns by playing the patterns, like 1, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 4. I don't even know how to read sheet music. I quit the cello, you know. I quit the cello. I haven't had a cello lesson in 10 years, or more. No, 12 years. So it's one of those. It's just exciting because if it's a pattern, it's no longer personal, and I feel like that should be, because it is easier to stay trapped in patterns than it is to, like, for me, I have to constantly, like, start traveling because the pattern, you know. So it's just funny. It's one of those where, rock on. This is just super exciting for me. Sorry for the overshare, but stay locked in, whatever that means for everybody individually. But I appreciate you very much. Rock on, and I will see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Rock on, everybody. Rock on! I'm still struggling wording my stuff, but I'll get there.